Okay, so the scenario, I figure this arc is made up of two scenarios.
Okay.
The main one is called Severson's mysterious estate. And then the first part we're going to play is called The Sun Queen Must Die. And I figured we could play through The Sun Queen Must Die because none of us have played this game before. And just to see how this game is. And if we like it enough, then things go well, we'll continue on with the arc. If not, no big deal. So
Cool.
we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Do I sound
that's
nervous
pretty
enough already? Because I just don't know. I don't know. I can't make head or tail of this fucking thing. So it
Excellent.
seems like a lot of fun, but I don't know where it's going to go. So, and most of it is in your hands. Most of it is in your hands. This is also quite a cooperative thing where if you are in a situation that requires a dice roll, we can actually discuss how you think it should pan out if you get a good result or a bad result, which I find quite strange. But you are basically in control of your own narrative. For the most part, I'm obviously still in control. But you do have input.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you for your consent. You do have input into how you think the story could go, because he wants it to be all about the players having fun and it being player centric. So, without further ado, welcome to the Ultimate Democratic Republic of Amarja. You all arrived the night before. You all arrived last night, and you all got checked into your hotel, and everything's just fine and dandy. You're in Caesar's Hotel in Amarja is broken up. The City of the Edge is the principal city in Amarja, and it's broken into various neighborhoods called districts. And you're all staying in Caesar's Hotel in the Sunken District, which is known as the Edge's safest and most boring district. It's where, most tourists would go. It's where a lot of the government buildings are, and it's all very blah, blah, blah. So, but you are here to attend Paracon, which is a major gathering of paranormal investors and inventors and researchers. And it's run by a Dr. Severson. But that's not taking place until tomorrow. And tonight, you were provided with tickets to go out on the town and have some fun. So we'll go on, and we will begin with the Sun Queen Must Die. Is everyone ready to go?
Sure.
Yep, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Bark,
Where
bark.
are we?
Shall
What do we
begin.
do?
Curl up,
We're on the
Brent.
island.
Curl up, Brent. I'm going to start reading you a story.
Oh,
All right. The island of Amarja celebrates the coming of spring with a rowdy holiday that they call Passover, where citizens party like the angel of death has just passed them by and killed the firstborn of their enemies. It has all the style of Mardi Gras, but with no Lent to make any sense of it. The theme of the holiday is fertility, so you'll see lots of pastel colors, bunnies, lambs, festive eggs, flowers, babies. You'll also see a lot of breasts, dawn, hope, candy, and child's play. Some animals are adored, but others are sacrificed. And for a day or two, mating is considered innocent, which is to say that everyday regulations are violated more openly than usual. Excess drugging and flagrant exhibitionism are common. The egg boxing tournament is a major crowd pleaser. Strings of beads get handed out to women who are willing to flash their breasts and to men who will please put their junk away already. For some reason, clowns have started to appear regularly in Passover celebrations, so you know the world is going straight to hell. Every venue on the island claims to have the best Passover party, but every Martian knows that the only place to be is Sad Mary's Bar and Girl, located in the heart of the Flowers District. Amarja's Silver Lining, which the island's official tourist guide tells us is where 100 kinds of flowers bloom, human flourishing takes exotic forms, and the brain's promise of behavioral flexibility is achieved. The bar is located off the Plaza of Flowers. In the middle of the plaza is a large metal statue, a sort of poetic gantry or tower of steel beams. And at the top of the tower is a tremendous blossom of wire mesh. As you rode this evening in one of the ubiquitous yellow and black state-run taxis from your hotel in the Sunken District, you saw many people around the edge today wearing Sad Mary's t-shirts. People from across the city come here. The wealthy love slumming it in style. The poor aspire to come into some money so they can get in the door. Or else they sell their blood, bones and fluids. And professors and students from the university feel safe enough here. And that is where you are all lucky, or perhaps unlucky, to find yourselves this Passover, waiting in line at the entrance to Sad Mary's. It looks like you're entering an old stone church. Wide stone steps lead to the entrance. Above the entrance is a niche containing a statue lit by hot pink neon of the Blessed Virgin Mary crying into the palms of her hands.
Oh, sick.
Below her at the entrance is a large bouncer, and stretching before him is a long line of unusual looking people waiting to get in. And you're part of that line. So, how should we go on here? Let me describe the Plaza of Flowers a bit more to you. I was pointing out that structure. The base of the tower is just a few meters across, and people can slip inside and climb up the tower, outside and in. There's absolutely no kind of guardrails or safety. There's nothing there at all. And then all around the statue is just a wide plaza with just smashed, beaten, and dented metal tables and chairs where people just mill around day and night. And then across from you, kitty corner to the club, there's just this giant, ever-changing billboard that runs the entire height of a building that's at least 20 stories high. The first sign shows some beer and wine bottles, and it says, "Feeling sober? Why not drink?" It then changes to an image of a man in a military uniform covered in medals with a halo around his head. He's standing in the ocean and pointing towards the sky, and it reads, "We can and we wear." You assume this must be the martyred leader Jacques Daban. It then switches to a happy smiling family on a beach playing with an armadillo, and it reads, "The Amarja lottery. Isn't hope worth $1?"
Oh my God.
So you're all standing in
Fucking love
line,
this town.
and you're waiting to get in. There's quite a few people in front of you. So I think now is probably as good a time as any for you all to introduce yourself and maybe tell us a little bit about yourself. And we'll start with who shall we start with? We shall start with Brent's character for now.
Yeah, so my guy's Yiggy, and Yiggy is more often than not shirtless and pretty ripped. And he's got kind of like short, like kind of dark hair. He's just been fucking beat the hell, like just scars all over his body, like you can tell he's been through some shit. He looks about like 30, maybe like 20, somewhere around there. But that kind of preserved looking 20 or 30, where he's probably 40 or 50, but like something's going right. And he just gives off this like just real shitty attitude, and he is smoking in the line, just waiting impatiently for the to get to the front.
What's Iggy hoping to do inside tonight?
Well, he's like looking for this guy this guru guy. Help me with the name here.
The guru is one. So the guru is fine, but he's also known as Riza Rajavi, or Santo, or the Santo, or the guru.
Yeah, the Santo, the guru.
So you're looking for this guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the guy I'm looking for. It's that Santo guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard that he might be here. Or at least someone would know where he is.
All right. All right. What if he isn't here? What if you don't find
I
him?
have to
What's your plans for tonight?
probably spend the rest of the night here, just get shit-faced, and then figure it out again tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. Mr. Ferret.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
your character.
we're all looking for the guru, right? But I mean, we're expecting to see him at Paracon at some point, or that's the name of the thing, right?
Maybe not. He's a very,
Okay.
he's a very, very elusive character.
Fair. Well, okay. I'm Joe Fredrickson, sorry, short for Joseph Friedrich von Habsburg. I have a prominent jaw, not like the traditional Habsburgs, but it's there. I'm poorly drawn, as you've all seen. Kind of like, but kind of dapper, a certain savoir-faire, dressed, nicely, but not too nicely. Can fit in just about anywhere.
So
I'm
you think you're gonna fit in this club here? Yeah.
Oh, I fit in anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm always for getting a taste of local color and a nice party. I have a dark fate awaiting me, I know, but I might as well enjoy life in the meantime until I can find a way to wiggle out of my path with destiny.
Okay. Let me just write. Hold on. I just need to get modesty into your main trait.
Yeah. Dude, I was brought up to be like an emperor. I don't want to be.
Does everyone know this about you?
No, not
this. Yeah.
No.
So do you want these other people in your party here to know that?
At this point, I wouldn't let that out there. I wouldn't mind that they get a sense that I'm a sort of generic aristocrat of some sort, but I don't drop the future Habsburg emperor thing too lightly.
Okay, so none of your characters know that.
I think no, yeah. And my language is like when I speak the languages I know, it's so good. It's like in My Fair Lady, when the Hungarian linguist is like, she speaks too perfectly, she must be a foreigner.
Right.
Like it's that kind of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, and English is the language of choice on Amarja, I believe, right?
All right. Well, and you start to edge a little bit closer to the door. The bouncer's still pushing some people away and letting some other people in. And then a couple of cars pull up, and all of these very, very beautiful young things, male and female, all hop out, and they're all exuberant and dancing around, and they're all carrying glow sticks, and they've got kind of what looks like glow sticks just sewn into their clothing and stuff, and they're all really, really well dressed, and they just push their way past you and past everybody else, and they walk right up to the door, and the bouncer just steps aside, and they all just go in. So, Who's this guy, Damon?
Mops Hucker. Yeah, you see a very large, standing upright German Shepherd with hands.
May I ask Mops if he thinks he fits in at this club yet?
Not yet, but he is dressed as so all of you know who he is. He's one of the more famous living creatures on this planet. He and his two other pack mates, Ludwig and Klau. And he's dressed like an early 20th century aristocrat. He's got a vest. He's got a little ascot. He's got a suit coat. In a way, picture the large human-sized German Shepherd version of the the traditional painting pictures of the White Rabbit, like that kind of thing. So he's upright. He's not wearing pants.
I like this guy.
Otherwise, he's fancy dressed, and he's carrying himself very like not haughtily exactly, but like he's clearly it's like if he didn't have the head of a German Shepherd, he would clearly like, oh, this guy's a rich snob. And you can see him like tilting his head a little bit like a dog, just a little bit, whenever anything new shows up. And if you're very observant, you can see him just sniffing everything that happens, constantly drawing in breath through his nose.
And is this the same Mops Hacker from the TV that people know?
Oh yes,
the famous Mops Hacker.
Absolutely. In fact,
as opposed to the other upright man dog.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Mops Hacker was wondering if he could just walk. If, like, in this whole situation, he arrived in the plaza, Mops would have just gone straight for the front of the line towards the.
You would think, but Sad Mary's is it's the hottest ticket in town, so celebs wait in line with everybody else.
Okay.
Which is why it's kind of a pain in the ass that all those impossibly good-looking young things just got to stroll and dance right in. But however, them's the break sometimes.
Yep.
So shall we move on to this young lady then?
Well, this young lady may not actually be young. She's rather ageless looking. You can't really determine whether she's 50 or 20. But Dr. Zanville, she doesn't really go by her first name. She's Dr. Zanville, and she is known. She's a celebrity, just like Mops is, and is a little miffed at this point that she has to wait in line as well, because these are her people at Paracon. These are the people.
So you are, and does she look like she fits into this club? Is she like
very dramatically? Okay, she is tall. She's very thin, and she always wears pretty much the same thing, just in different fabrics. It's always sort of a high mandarin collar, long coat, and slim pants. So it's like a two-piece suit with kind of a weird Indian / Chinese feel to it. Usually in some bright color. Tonight it is red and gold. And she has dark hair that she always wears in braids wound around the top of her head. And she is never seen without her little green glasses. She has little green sunglasses that kind of like John Lennon things that obscure her eyes.
Okay, and other than the elusive guru, what are you hoping to see at this party?
Well,
are you hoping not to see at this
Well,
party?
I'm thinking that once I get in, I'm going straight to the VIP section and see if I can find anybody rich to talk to, because I need investors. I have plans.
Nothing sinister about that at all, man.
Okay.
What?
And Iggy's just planning to
Yiggy.
just get wrecked. Yiggy. Yeah. Yiggy is just his plan's just to get wrecked.
Yeah.
So seems as good a plan as any.
I mean, he's not here. What the fuck else am I supposed to do?
And what about what are Joe's plans if there's no what's he hoping to get out of it and hoping not to get out of it, other than a guru?
A guru would be great, but Joe doesn't mind a good party. Quite frankly, he's
just here to hobnob and
and he
make some contact.
People, and if he sees people who are here at Paracon, I mean, maybe if the guru isn't the guy I need, there might be somebody else at this paranormal conference that can help me out. So if I can make contacts in advance, all the better.
Yeah, well, there may be some of them in here, or maybe people who can put you in touch with some of them. So,
And I'll say
everybody comes here, as I said. So.
While I'm generally at ease, I'm always kind of looking out of the corner of my eye for potential assassins, A. And B, since you can't really carry weapons properly, I'm always watching for improvised tools of fencing that I could grab. A pipe I could pull off of one of the, ropes that they use to rope off an area or something like that.
You're in the right town for that.
Yes. Amarja, the city, or the edge, the city of improvised weapons.
And Mops, other than the guru, what are you hoping to find or not find while you're here tonight?
This is not anything he's going to tell anybody he's with or around. Did you get my answers in the email, just out of curiosity?
No, I'm just talking about in the club in general.
Oh, the club in general. The same. They could be anywhere.
Okay. So you're very much like Joe, but much more paranoid, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, he intends to enjoy some drinking, and
so he wants. Okay, so he's just gonna enjoy himself, but his enemies are everywhere.
Yeah, he's on alert.
Okay.
Ideally, this bar will have some nice Riesling.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Can I ask? So, would I recognize Mops? I mean, I'm not a big TV watcher, but he would appear in the finest newspapers, wouldn't he?
Well, he's not actually. You're not actually. He's not a TV celebrity. You need to probably explain a bit more about yourself.
About your fame, yeah.
He's more of a historical figure, are you?
Yeah, not? The reason Mops is famous is because he and his two pack mates descended on New York in 1947, out of nowhere, upright, talking, human-like dogs that had the air of aristocracy about them, and they had a ton of money. And before long, they had constructed a castle on Manhattan's Lower East Side, German style, and that's mostly where they live. They host fêtes. They don't go out very often, but even in a world that has things like Amarja in it, Mops and his two pack mates are incredibly unusual. They just attracted a fuck ton of attention.
Hey.
Okay.
And also, it's just weird. How is it that they came out in public in 1947 and they're also still here, effectively ageless? Yeah.
Colin, would we recognize each other now that we're in line, having checked in to the hotel in Paracon?
Oh yeah, you have that level. You all came in the same cab.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, you all have a sort of a level of familiarity, and there's probably also some other people in line from the same hotel a bit further back, or maybe a bit ahead, that you haven't quite had the same kind of bond. So you don't have a full bond, but you've got the way you latch onto people when you're at a conference.
When you're all alone, yeah.
So yeah,
are we wearing our lanyards?
Fuck yes.
Yes, you were wearing. Damn right, you're wearing your Sad Mary's Bar and Girl lanyards.
Oh, I thought I memeant the conference lanyards.
No, you're not wearing those. You can if you want. Are you? Apparently, Yigi thinks he's totally.
Yeah, Yigi has both lanyards.
He's like, hey.
Ygi's goal now for the rest of this game is to just start collecting lanyards. He wants all the lanyards. All right.
Nice.
If you're the kind of if your character is the kind of person who thinks other people will be impressed by a conference lanyard, go for it.
No, it's not even about impressing people. It's just fucking funny. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I actually think that's quite funny. An Iggy Pop type character with a conference lanyard on. My name is Iggy. Ask me about So there's kind of a heave from behind, and the line starts shuffling forward a bit more. Even more people are joining. There's just more people arriving, and people are just all dressed up for Passover. Some of them are lots of them are wearing bunny ears and bunny tails, and some people are in full bunny costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's one guy who's like entirely naked except for a stuffed rabbit that he's wearing as a codpiece.
That seems about right.
And then there's lots of people with like lamb masks and bunny masks and earth goddess attire and just covered in flowers. And then others are just, dressed very fashionably. And then a lot of the men have the customary lengths of rope that are shaped into nooses and worn around their necks like neckties. That is all of the rage in Amarja for the well-dressed man. And then so you're still waiting, and you're almost there. There's only like a few more people in front of you, and then from behind you, you just hear this voice going, oh, "You got any tickets? Any tickets? You got any tickets?" And this really, really, really drunk guy, he's wearing like tracksuit pants, and just like he's wearing like a soccer jersey. And he comes up to Mops, and he just stops, and he's looking at Mops, and then he just gets this glint of recognition, points at Mops, and he starts laughing to himself. He goes, "It's yourself, is it? You're yourself, isn't it? Fucking Mops hacker. the fucking talking dog.
Growl.
It's yourself.
Growl.
Listen, Mops." And he puts his arm around your shoulder, which I don't know how that would make Mops feel, but
Not very well.
hopefully deeply uncomfortable. He goes, "Mops, would you have a spare ticket? Would you have a spare ticket?"
I do not have a spare ticket.
Oh, come on. How about you? Any of us have a spare ticket?
Ticket to what, man?
Come on.
I just don't say anything. This is beneath me.
Sad fucking Marys.
Oh, shit, you need a ticket in order to get in?
Do we have tickets?
Look,
Gentlemen, I would be happy to purchase you
do you have a car?
alcoholic beverage.
Do you have a car?
I came in a
I
limousine.
tell you, if you just give me... No, we're not in the fucking limousine. Do you have a car at home? Oh, look. My name's Tony. Tony Sparkplugs. And fix any fucking car. Any car you want. I can do an Escort or what do you call them? I do a Beamer, BMW. Do you have a BMW? A German Shepherd, you probably have a BMW.
I have no
Listen. I got a fucking bargain here. I got fly and a hotel for like €300 for 10 fucking days here. The hotel's a bit shy. No, I'm joking. It's grand. It was a fucking bargain though. €300. Listen. Do you have spare tickets?
Nah, man.
Go on. One of you must have a spare ticket.
We didn't. I didn't even know that we were supposed to like get tickets. Do you know, like, are we fucked or?
You got it. You have a fucking ticket in your hand.
Oh wait,
man.
seriously? Wait. Okay, calm. Do I have anything in my hands? What?
You have your ticket. You have your ticket.
Oh, right. The conference gave us tickets to get in.
Yeah. Yiggy's like,
Yeah.
Yiggy's like, oh shit. Yeah, I guess I do. Do I? I don't have a spare ticket, do I?
I didn't know that Alamira was on the Euro system, but okay.
Young gentleman, I do not have a spare ticket, but I would be willing to try and get you in as my companion, if you promise to leave my side upon entry.
Oh, I didn't say Amarja was on the fucking Euro system.
But he got the hotel for €300.
€300 in Dublin.
Hey, what's your name? Tony Spark?
I have me dollars. I have me. He takes out a wad of US dollars and he goes, "Have me dollars, Mrs."
Hey Tony, you're gonna hang out with me for the rest of the night, all right? Because I need I need to hear your voice
Fun.
so much.
Yous are fun. Yous are fucking fun. Maybe I'll meet yous inside and we'll have a bit of a laugh. But I see it, and he just stumbles off to the people in front of you, and he's like, "Do you have tickets? Do you have any
You
tickets?"
guys fucking great.
Mops pats his pockets to be sure that everything is still in them.
And then you see him get up to the bouncer, and they exchange some muffled words, and then the bouncer just shaking his head, and he just gets more and more agitated, and then he just lifts Tony up, just like with one hand, just completely lifts him up, and then just walks like he's a rag doll out to the street past you, and just throws him down on the street, on the sidewalk, and then he goes back to the door, and then he checks the tickets of the people in front of you, and he lets them in, and then finally you are standing before the bouncer, and he's just this huge kind of mystic post-apocalyptic biker thug.
In what shape is poor Tony?
Oh, Tony is nowhere to be seen anymore. It looks like he's wandered off. You can't see him anywhere.
He's fine. He's
Okay.
a warrior.
So,
Nice.
well, he didn't beat him up. He just tossed him aside like a rag doll.
All right.
So, and then this bouncer is an Ares gang enforcer, and the Ares gang are basically districts in the edge tend to be law and order tends to be administered by local gangs, and the government just prefers to deal with the more mundane things. So for the most part, the government just leaves law and order up to local gangs, and most people prefer it that way. The citizens of Amarja prefer it that way. And in Flowers District, it's the Ares gang, who are basically, they run security for pretty much every establishment, reputable or otherwise. And everyone in the district just treats them like heroes. And you saw them everywhere. You saw them when you were coming in the cab. They're just in on their foot patrols and on their motorcycles and stuff. And so this guy here is running the door for Sad Mary's. So Brent Iggy is first in line here.
All right.
And so what do you want to do
Give him
here?
my ticket.
Okay. He takes a look at your ticket, hands it to you, waves you in, and you go in. And then
I'm smoking here, right?
In Amarja, of course you can smoke in there. Absolutely. And now it's Shagna. Shagna steps up next.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just give him my ticket, and I'm a tall, hot girl, so you know how that goes.
He looks at the ticket, and then he holds it up really kind of melodramatically up to the pink neon light around the statue of Mary, and he hands it back to you, and he shakes his head and he goes, "It's not real."
Okay.
It's not real. You make this with children.
So he clearly has some kind of. He sounds Russian. I speak Russian.
My notes say make him a bit Russian. Just because here's
but
a tip.
I speak Russian.
I can do drunk Dublin accents, and I can do slight Russian
all day.
All day long. Well, I sort of pick up on his accents, and I address him in Russian and tell him that he is mistaken.
He starts laughing, and he just pats you on the back, and he says, "I am fucking you," and he just waves you.
Damn. Hey, calm.
Okay. Hawk rush into the bouncer.
All right.
Is Mops right behind that? Is that
No,
right?
actually, no. Unfortunately, Joe is right behind her.
All right.
I just want, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's fine.
I'll politely hand over to my ticket.
And he just waves you right in.
All right.
And then Mops, well, the bouncer looks you over and he hands you back your ticket and he says, you cause trouble, I break you. And he lets you inside. And then you're inside Sad Mary's Bar and Girl. And once inside, you're in the outside was this old stone church. Inside is a thoroughly modern building. And then here and there throughout are some original old stone archways and pillars preserved from the original church. Okay, so the ground floor consists of large general public areas surrounding two rings. The first ring is a stage in the round where they have concerts and such. There's nobody on there tonight. And the other is a fighting ring that's just caged in with a chain link fence all around it. And so there's no music. There's music just no live music. There's music just being piped in everywhere on the venue speakers. So it's just thunderously loud music. And then a sign about the fighting ring that is there declaring that tonight's fight features Lady Manuela. And so these girl fights are where the girl in Sad Mary's Bar and Girl comes from.
Oh,
Famous throughout the island for these girl fights. So tonight's going to be Lady Manuela. Then there's viewing balconies on the second floor that look out over both of these rings. And the guests who are cut above watched all of the action from up there. So these upper floors have a steep cover charge. And the bouncers won't let you pass if they don't like your looks. Then to the sides of the rings are various dance areas, bars, and then there's signs for sex rooms for rent. And there are security cameras everywhere, and then just more Aries gang enforcers keeping an eye out for any would-be hooligans. The place is absolutely packed. Crowd is really rowdy. And then you can see a whole bunch. You can see a whole bunch of those people who had the glow sticks and stuff, and they're already up on the dance floor, just dancing away. And then there's just people handing out flowers and what looks like candy, and you're close to one of the bars, and that's about it. And you are
Mops goes over to the
inside.
bar, looking for a nice Riesling.
yeah, kind of.
Yes.
Should we all kind of go to the bar as well?
So
Yeah,
you're all going to go to the bar.
I'll offer to pick up the first round,
Oh.
actually.
Oh,
Joe, you're
At
awesome.
this point, may I actually just quickly go to the bar?
Oh, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, while he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let's foil his plan. Let's all leave Sad Mary's,
okay.
go straight to the airport, fly to London, and take it from there.
I guess just because Brent had questions, does anybody else have questions about Mops or the character or anything like that I can answer?
No.
would you say that he's pretty tight-lipped, if you pardon the little joke there?
Yeah, I think so. I don't picture him being particularly effusive.
And then Joe, with your wealth,
yeah.
are you about like just showing it off as much as possible, or is it like?
Oh no. I don't try to keep a super high profile, but I could certainly stand a drink to my newest friends.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, Dr. Zan, are you presenting
I
at
was paid to
Paracon?
be here. Yes, I am highly sought after for my speaking engagements.
Oh, that's cool, man.
But the thing is, I'm not a celebrity like Mops. I'm more just sort of like a niche I have fans in the paranormal world and in the architecture world. So it's more like a scholarly and occult following. And random goth girls and boys probably know who I am. But I'm not like, but I'm not like a movie star or a celebrity like Pops.
Right. And would you have done like a paranormal equivalent of a
Yes.
TED Talk?
Yes, I would have.
Cool.
The thing is, go ahead.
I might watch, but Joe might watch it if somebody showed him how to work the computer.
Yeah. I mean, you may not have. It may be a little beyond Joe in his technology.
Dr. Zandbill, perhaps Ludwig and Clau and I, we have been thinking, now that we are here face to face, perhaps someday we could hire you to build a temporary maze for one of our New Year's Eve fetes.
We can talk about this. My fee is very high.
I am certain that we can afford it.
You like make mazes?
Yes, mazes and labyrinths.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yep.
Did that pay well?
To people who bored rich people.
Oh yeah. It's a good market.
And students of the occult. There's a certain supernatural element to mazes and labyrinths and
labyrinths.
Oh, it's all very technical.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
No one is higher rated in the field than you, Dr. Zandbill. We would be pleased to discuss terms when it is convenient.
So, a bunch of Euro trashy people shove their way rudely past you up to the bar and start ordering some drinks.
I shove back.
And it's just some young girls and some foppish, jaded looking Euro trash dude, and then this older black lady. And then at the bar itself there's a really old gnarly looking beat up guy who looks like he's probably an Aries guy. He's wearing some of their leather gear and stuff, but he looks like he's definitely seen better days. So, and then these young punks are all ordering drinks from the bar and stuff, and then one of them takes a notice of Joe, and she's like, "Hi, what are you guys doing here?"
Just enjoying a night on the town on this wonderful festival night here in Amarja.
All right. That's what you got to do, right? YOLO, am I right?
Exactly. What do you recommend we do apart from Sad Mary's, or is all the action here?
Oh, all the action is absolutely here. On Passover, this is the only place to be.
Oh yeah, man.
You gotta come here.
So. And do you recommend we front load our drinking or pace ourselves for the night?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just here to dance. I'm not from here.
Where are you from?
From the United States.
Oh, well, how nice for you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I won the lottery 9 months ago.
The lottery, you say?
I did. I was studying quantum physics at Hastings College. Do you know Hastings?
I do.
Hastings.
It's a small Christian college in Nebraska.
Wait, hold on. Hi, I'm Yiggy. You got your degree in what now? From where then?
I didn't get a degree. I was studying quantum physics at Hastings, but then I won the lottery. And we had the pillow guy. You know the pillow guy? We had the pillow guy talking. I heard him talking about Amarja when Vice President Pence came to the campus to speak to us. And I thought, well, YOLO. Am I right? You guys should come up dancing. You want to
Yeah.
dance?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Fuck it. Oh, do you know like a guru? The guru? Yeah.
No. No. Come on. Let's
All right.
dance.
Yeah, he goes and dances.
So you're gonna go. So Joe's gonna go dancing.
Joe will dance. Joe can.
Oh, hold on. No, was she going dancing with
Oh, yeah.
Iggy?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, she's pretty wasted. So yeah. Okay.
Hey,
I lost track there.
This
You see
isn't
my
really.
projection there?
This isn't really Joe's sort of dance. No.
An early 20s Iggy Pop. That's danceable.
So Iggy's gonna go dancing. So Iggy goes dancing with her and her two friends. She's got two friends. They go with her, and the surly fucking dude just kind of just sits there at the bar. Stands there at the bar, looking annoyed, smoking cigarettes and being very melodramatic with his cigarettes. And then the older black woman says something to him. You don't catch it, and the two of them walk back off, and they go back up to the dance floor, and they all start dancing again. So Iggy's up dancing on the dance floor, and the three of you are still at the bar, and then this old guy, this old Aries guy at the bar is looking at you, and he's like, you want to buy an old timer a drink?
Of course. What do you drink, sir?
Oh, I will take bourbon.
A fine choice. And I'll order him a bourbon.
You're a German man.
Austrian, actually.
Austrian. It's a
The
fine
distinction
place.
is lost on many.
It's a fine place. They got in here, and you're Mops Hacker.
yes, I am.
A pleasure to meet you. We get all kinds here. We get all kinds of celebrities here. So it's good to see you.
I appreciate your welcome.
Maybe I can get a picture. Can I get a picture with you? And he points to the bartender, and he's like, AJ, you take a picture. You take a picture of me with Mops. Can I get a picture with you?
What am I smelling off of Mops? He's genuine, right? He means it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Then, of course.
Okay. So he does, and you get a picture. You get a picture with him. So and
Yes, mastered the art of smiling.
yeah, and you give him a drink, and he's just sitting there, and he's just happy. He's just happy to be there with his drink.
All right.
You can tell he's the kind of man who's just at his happiest when he's got a drink. So,
Shame. Yeah, I'll introduce myself. I'm Joe.
hey, how are you doing? What are you gonna do here? You gonna go? You here for the girl fights?
Just here for the party, I guess. See
gonna
the sights. Everyone says
Oh.
Sadberries is the place to be.
You look like a man who can handle himself.
Meh.
You gonna try? You gonna fight Lady Manuela?
Oh no, sir. No, I'm not. I'm not one to fight in a ring.
$500. $500 and free drinks for you and your party for the rest of the night.
I'll leave that for a braver soul.
You can't fight a girl.
Haha.
You look like you could fight a girl.
If worst came to worst, but
Oh,
more of a lover than a fighter, they say.
okay.
Did he give his name?
Oh, my name is Sharky.
Sharky.
Yeah.
A pleasure, Sharky.
Yeah. They come. I lost a eye to a baboon, and some face, and a couple of these fingers.
I'm quickly scanning my memory of like the secret society code passphrases and trying to remember if I lost an eye to a baboon as one of them, but I'm pretty sure it isn't.
No, he's literally missing an eye.
Yeah, no, I
and his
figured.
face is all scarred up. So I don't know why they call me Sharky.
Were you attacked by a shark?
A baboon.
A baboon.
Was the baboon's name Sharky?
No.
Okay.
A baboon had no name.
I'll scan the room column. Do we have any? Does anybody know what this mysterious guru looks like?
They don't.
Okay.
At least, nobody in the. You're asking people?
No. I'm asking. Like, did we come in with a sense of what he looked like? It sounds like no.
No, you have no idea what this man looks like. Perhaps Shark. You could ask.
I was going to say,
did any of you ask Sharky?
No, I'm going to ask him. Sharky, I'm looking for someone who might be here. Someone known as the Guru, or I think some call him the Santo.
Santo. Yay.
Santo.
Santo is here. I think I saw him earlier. I think I saw him come in. He'd be in the VIP areas.
What does he look like?
He's a guru. He looks like a guru. He looks insightful.
Interesting.
And at one with the universe and shit
That sounds
like
lovely.
that.
Well, we would love to glean something from his wisdom. How do we get into the? What do we need to do?
He came in with some celebs tonight.
What do we need to do to get into the VIP area?
Well, you gotta be a VIP.
Well, they
I laugh as though it's an awesome joke, but naturally.
And then I elbow you in the back, reminding you that I was paid to be here. So I am a VIP. So we should go check that out.
Well, if you'll excuse us, Sharky, we'll see if we can gain entrance to the VIP area.
You don't look like no VIP.
But we feel like VIPs, and that's the important thing, don't you find? Enjoy your drink, Sharky. It was lovely meeting you.
Oh, okay. He goes back. He goes back to his drinks.
So did you hear that? It sounds like the Guru is maybe in the VIP area here. I say to these two.
There's me friends. There's me friends. Mops.
Oh shit! Is that Tony?
Mops, me, Tony. It's Tony. And you look over, and somehow, he has managed to get into the club, and he is draped across the shoulders of two very, very beautiful young leather-clad women, just dressed in leather and ornate jewelry.
Wait, the women are carrying Tony?
And he's like, how are you doing? How are you doing, lads? And lady, these are my friends. And he gives you like a really awkward, fucking slow wink. This is Desire, and she says, one of them says, Desire. And he's like, Desire, and and the other one goes, Sange, Sange. We're going. So we're going. 6 rooms. And he gives you another wink.
It's weird
And
how
just
Colin
as
has inserted himself into the game. Like his alter ego. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm really comfortable with this.
I'm extremely comfortable for this.
Character is loosely based.
It's not semi-autobiographical.
And as you're doing this little old lady, this little old grandma, walks up to you, and she's holding a tray that's like suspended from her shoulders with like a strap, and it's she just looks like anybody's little old grandma. She's got glasses and like tight gray hair and a shawl and stuff, and she shuffles up to you, and the tray is just covered with drugs and condoms.
I love
And
this
she's
town.
like, "Oh, hello. Can I interest you in some condoms and candy?" And Tony is immediately, he's got, "Oh, jeez, I better take 2 condoms, I'd say." And he gives you another wink, and he gives you some money, and he goes, "Yo, keep the change. And then he turns to you and he goes, "Listen, lads, I'd love to talk, but Sanj and Desir, these two we have some business to attend to. Sexy business.
This is the greatest night of my life. I can die happy now.
And maybe I'll see you later, or maybe I won't. Again, if you need a car, Mops and Mrs. Mops, and go. I'll talk to you later." And they go out. They disappear down the corridor towards the sex rooms, and the little old grandma's still standing there. And you notice that she's apart from the odd fact that she's selling you drugs and condoms, that she's wearing like an ankle bracelet, like an ankle tag, with like
like she's under house arrest or something.
Yes, she is wearing an ankle bracelet with a little flashing red light on it. So and she's like, "Well, can I interest you in anything? I have Blue Shock, MDA cubed."
Holy fuck.
I
think I'll stick with alcohol.
I don't have some. I had some meth. I could get some meth. I could come back with. Would you like meth?
You know what?
You look like a meth man.
I'm working right now, but you do not stray too far from me, Grandma.
Well, thank you, dear. And you kids have a good night. And she shuffles off. So I'm gonna quick cut to Iggy's already Iggy back? Because we've been talking to him.
Iggy came back because Tony showed up again. He saw Tony. He was like, "Oh fuck yeah, we're going." I gotta say hi to my guy Tony.
So how'd your dancing go?
They were all right.
I figured out why I knew Hastings College. It's like the Salem of the Midwest.
Oh, really?
Back in the day, yeah, witches' covens everywhere. A little worried about you,
Yiggy. Yiggy, did you hear about the Guru? Our new friend Sharky says he's in the VIP area.
Shit. Yeah, let's go then. Yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't take all those up.
He went into the VIP
area. Great, awesome.
Mm-hmm. He was that guy was with him.
Wait, what guy?
Oh, the guy off the TV. We get all kinds of guys. We get like Mops, Hacker in here. And
Bob Ross?
We had Elon Musk was in here. That kid who yodels on the YouTubes was in here. What's that guy's name? Iggy Pop, that guy. You look kind of like him, but not
Wait,
totally
what?
like him.
Who is where?
And then who else?
Wait, no, you.
And the pillow
I am
guy.
now who?
That pillow guy who sells the
talking?
pillows on the TV.
I'm grabbing their shoulders
and smokes the crack.
This is Sharky talking.
Okay, yeah. Yiggy grabs Sharky's shoulders and says, "Who's here? Where? What?"
As soon as you lay hands on Sharky, just 2 huge Ares enforcers step up and go, "You got a fucking problem?"
Yeah, I
here?"
want to know who the fuck he just said was where. What? Sharky, say that again. What's up?
I just told you. I told you Iggy Pop was here. We get all
Where?
kinds here. What do you mean where? At Sad Mary's. What the hell you want? You've been taking blue shot? Get the fuck away from me, man.
Yeah, Iggy is now gonna Yiggy is gonna now look for Iggy Pop because he has to go kill him. So see you guys. Yiggy's gonna start wandering around looking for Iggy Pop.
Well, I think the guru is in the VIP area. Maybe we should try to find him there.
Let's go.
You didn't say the part about trying to kill actual Iggy Pop out loud, did you?
No. No, I think really
Right.
what it looks like is like Yiggy has a real bad look in his eye, and he just starts tearing off to the rest of the club.
So where's the entrance into the VIP area? It was up stairwells. Is that right?
Yeah, there's just a stairwell not too far from you near the dance floor, and there's two very large Aries bouncers at it. These are big guys. You go up to them and they're like,
I was going to
help you.
Before I go up, I was going to suggest to Mops and the Doctor that they kind of take the lead as being the most famous of us.
Yeah, I mean, they'd probably be a little more.
I
mean, they'd probably be more impressed by Mops just because everybody is, because he's, damn TV celebrity. But so, but yeah, we should go and see if we can talk our way into this.
So there's two big bouncers outside of is it like a room or something that's closed off?
It's like a stairwell up to the VIP area.
A stairwell up to the second floor.
And
they say, "Do you want to show us your tickets?"
And so
I'll go ahead and show them my ticket.
You show them your tickets, and they're like, "Sorry, folks, these are standard tickets. Can't get VIP. You need a VIP pass to get in here, sir."
Oh, where would we get a VIP pass? I'll jump in.
If you gotta ask, you're never going to have one, dude.
Are there any other? I'm just looking around. Just this stairway is the only way up. Is it like go up to like a balcony or?
Yeah, it goes up to balconies overlooking
most of this because of the audio problem.
The rings.
How high is the balcony off from the floor?
Oh, you can't jump it. And even if you did, it would you'd just be assailed by bouncers.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is an exclusive venue to begin with.
Right.
Just to get a basic. I know it doesn't sound like one.
Even
just to
for
get
Tony, yeah,
just to get a basic ticket to get in is nearly impossible. So a VIP one. I don't know. One of the bouncers just says, "Why don't you just go back, have some drinks, enjoy yourselves? You don't need to go up here. You want to get up here, you either need a ticket or you need to be with someone with a ticket."
Oh, so somebody can go find Tony? I bet Tony's got one.
Yeah.
I bet Tony has a VIP ticket.
I had the same thought.
Wow. What classy individuals you are.
Someone's going to have to go in. Someone's going to have to go in the sex room.
How absolutely Midwestern that you'd think that.
Just between us, I'm pretty sure that Tony is the guru.
But Sharky saw the guru and didn't identify Tony as him. But maybe.
Yeah, sure. Because the guru is sneaky.
That's correct. He's the guru.
All right, that's fine. Mop isn't going to make a deal of this right now.
Maybe it's the grandma with the ankle bracelet.
Has there been anybody else with an ankle bracelet or just her?
There's as you look around, you notice that there's a few people with ankle bracelets. There's a lot of the people walking around with
Mhm.
trays, selling
Hmm.
things, tend to have them.
So are
So
they? But
it's
are all the
clearly
people selling things? Are they just selling drugs, or are they selling other things like drugs and condoms?
no. Some of them are no. They're selling candy. They're selling condoms. Obviously, they're selling glow sticks. They're selling uh, little wreaths of flowers like Lay's or whatever. Um, they're selling like little chocolate bunnies and chocolate sheep. So they're doing all kinds of things
Okay.
like that. Then there's a guy there's a guy walking around with a with a lamb
Oh.
on a chain, and people are touching the lamb and stuff. But yeah, he's not wearing an ankle lock. Like I said, there's a lot of weird people in here.
Hmm.
There's a lot of very weird people. As you look back at the bar, you can see that the girls that um, Iggy was dancing with have gone back to the bar for more drinks.
Hmm.
Let's regroup at the bar with another drink. I think.
That always helps. Yeah.
A guy brushes past you. He's a young guy and he's in like peak physical shape, and he's completely naked and oiled up except for like this ridiculous kind of gold lame half moon costume that covers his cock and balls, and he's just tripping out of his mind on drugs. And he's just wandering through, and then he's just going on about. He's like, "Ooh, the moon in June," and fucking going on about the moon and lunar cycles, and then he just keeps throwing handfuls of glitter in the air. So, and he starts walking off towards the. He pushes through the crowd and heads down the corridor towards the sex rooms.
So who's going to go get Tony out of the sex room?
Not I.
Well, are you
No.
volunteering?
Oh no.
Sounds
No.
well.
Has Yiggy at this point determined that the only way to get to Iggy Pop would be to go into the VIP room? Okay.
Yes.
He is.
So Iggy's clearly going to be frustrated by this, but it's a right now it's a futile dead end for him.
Okay. All right.
It might be for the best.
Let's see here. So yeah, he's going to regroup with the rest of the team. All right, we're trying to figure out how to get in the VIP area, right?
I have no ideas.
So you guys are back at the bar?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, and those girls are there, and their smoky ennui plagued friend, and
They're not wearing bracelets, are they?
no. They just look like they're all wearing the three girls are all wearing like bunny ears, and they're all wearing pastel, colorful clothes for Passover. And they're like, "Oh, hey, Joe."
Hey,
The young American girl waves you over. She waves to you, and she.
looks like quite a party up in the VIP area.
Oh, heck yeah! Heck
Have-
yeah!
Have you been
YOLO.
up there?
Up to the VIP?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. Maybe if I get lucky. Maybe one of you guys will take me up to the VIP area. You know what I mean?
What?
So what are you guys doing? You're so uptight. You need to loosen up. You gotta be more like your friend here and come up and dance.
Yeah, and Yiggy is like really polar opposite of the way that he was before. He is tense and just like borderline frothing at the mouth right now. Like,
So what are you guys here to do?
gotta get in the VIP area,
Other than
man.
party. Oh, we all want to get in the VIP area, honey. But just relax. Just go dance. Dance. Have some fun. You should go fight. You could always go fight Lady Manuela. Make $500. Free drinks all night. for all of us, we be your friends all night. YOLO.
YOLO, Yiggy.
Yeah. Hey, maybe
Unless you're
You know what? I think
and
that
then
will make me feel a lot fucking better right now.
one of her friends says, unless you're afraid of fighting a girl.
I think-
Man, I'm just gonna naturally assume that if she's like, the challenger, she's probably like a really tough opponent because that just makes fucking sense. But no, yeah, I need to blow off some fucking steam. Is it to the death or what? Like, what's going on?
Oh no, you just gotta knock her
Perfect.
down.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. I'm in. Let's do it.
It depends. It's just a straight girl fight tonight. So you just gotta knock her down. You gotta pin her down, hold her down for 5
All right.
seconds.
All
That's
right.
it.
5 count?
All
Yeah,
right.
fuck it. Let's do it.
Oh, they're not doing it yet. You gotta relax. Man, you're so tense. You should have another drink and go dance.
I don't feel like dancing, man.
Wow.
Just give me another beer. Fuck.
Oh,
I am best at the waltz.
what?
Yeah, I think I'd be better off with the waltz too for dancing. honestly.
It is
Okay,
n-
well, waltzing's fine. And so who's going up to the dance floor? So
I will
you've
go
got
dancing waltz with one of you.
that she says, "My name's Angela, by the way.
Hello, Angela. My
Hello,
name
Angela.
is Pops Hucker.
I know you. I've seen you on TV. It's pleased to meet you."
A pleasure.
And so Mops and Joe's going too,
I'm sure.
and Angela and her two friends, it's Yark and Elsa, and then their surly friend and the older African woman walk up there too. And so you're all up on the dance floor, and
Who has the strongest smell?
who has the strongest
Yiggy.
Yeah.
smell? Well, they all smell quite strongly. The girls smell of perfume and such. The guy smells of cigarettes, strongly of cigarettes. And they're all dancing, and Angela's just like, "I just love to dance, don't you?"
It is
And
pleasant.
then, but the thing you notice, it's as she's dancing, is that she's just, for somebody who loves dancing so much, she's just a really appallingly bad dancer.
She was a quantum
So-
physics student. I mean, what we didn't expect much.
Yeah. So she's like, do you remember Elaine in Seinfeld? It's like it's worse than that.
Okay. Well, I'm feeling like
she's
my
like-
antiquated
But
dance
she's
moves
like
aren't so
she's
bad.
really going for it, and then everybody around her is just like totally into her dancing, and they're all into it. So and she's like, yeah, Mops, waltz that waltz.
He will
So-
attempt to lead her if that works.
Oh, she totally allows it. She's totally up for it. So you
Right.
just say, and she's like treading on your toes because she's really shit. She's really bad. So, and then as you do that, everyone around you is also attempting to do waltzes with you and follow your stuff. And then,
Okay.
which is really weird because the music is just like pounding techno
Right.
stuff that you're waltzing to. It's all
So Mops
yeah.
is attempting to do it according to the beat. I mean, obviously, like several beats go by for each step or something, but he is
Yeah,
trying
okay.
to stay in time.
Yeah. Okay. It's also really annoying too because you notice that the lights don't seem to be in sync with the music, which is
Oh.
just even more disorienting.
Oh, that's a problem.
So yeah, and combined with a shitty dancer, you're not having a good time, but you're just gonna, I don't know what
Make
you're
the
gonna
best
do.
of it.
I will let the song play out. Wow.
You're just gonna let the song play out. So, and the two of you are up there. So I guess Joe's just gone dancing with Angela's friends there. Yeah.
Sure. Of
Sure.
course.
And that's going really well. You're just turning on the charm there
Mhm.
and
Yeah, I
leading
won't-
them. And
I won't
also a
actually do a
master.
waltz. I'll do something in a
Yes.
4 count. I don't know my Viennese dances, but I'll do something in a 4 count.
All right. And then Chogn is still
I
back at
am.
the
I've
bar.
just ordered.
So you're back at the bar
Yes, I
on
have
your
just
own.
ordered an aviation cocktail because I'm pretentious.
And Oh, very good. So you and
Yiggy?
no. Oh, is
Sharky?
Iggy
Yeah,
is
where is
Iggy still
Iggy?
at the bar?
Yiggy is gonna check out, like signing up to fight the fighter champion here. Like,
Oh, okay. So you go and you put your name down. There's just a book there that you just put your name down, and they say, "Okay, we'll call you when it's time. Go have some more drinks. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Relax, man. You look
yeah, he goes
tense."
back to the bar. He just starts slamming just real shitty beer, like shitty light beer.
I'm trying to figure out how I got stuck with this guy.
Oh. So,
Dude, the original odd couple.
All right. Who else? Is there anything at the bar interesting to talk to?
there's like a
Try
There's like
asking the
a
bartender
bikerish
where the
dude.
guru is.
Guru. I don't know any guru.
Audio. Ugh.
Is that a cocktail? I don't know how to make one of
Oh
them.
God. Do they have any absinthe? Okay, yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
have that then.
You
Yeah,
need
I'll have
some
it, I'll have
absinthe?
that.
All right. You just want a straight up absinthe, or you want to wake no more absinthe?
Oh, wait a minute. What was the second part?
Or awake no more?
Yeah, the second one. Whatever. Live dangerously.
You want to wake no more
Sure.
absinthe?
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
When in
in
Rome,
Rome.
I'm at Sad
Sure.
Mary's Bar and Grill. A girl. Do whatever.
And there's a Sharky's at the bar, and he's like talking to this other kind of bikerish looking dude who's got he's just got a bald head, and he's got a big bullseye tattooed on the top of his head. And so there's him and the Sharky, and then there's this really kind of drunk looking scuzzy biker dude he's like a mixed race guy, and he's just really sloppy drunk. And he looks like he's probably best avoided. He's kind of moving his head to the music and stuff, but he's like scouring. You can tell he's just looking for some trouble. So he's probably best avoided. And then at the end of the bar, beyond these three men, is this striking statuesque North African woman, and she's just like immaculately dressed and poised, and she's just staring down the bar, and she's got kind of a half smile on her
Maybe
face.
she recognizes me. I'm gonna. Okay, if she's that well dressed, maybe she has money. Maybe she's a potential investor. She's interested. I'm gonna wander down there. I'll leave Iggy where he is, slamming his beers.
So you wander down, and she like gives you a kind of a casual glance, as if she was saying, "Oh, you want to talk to me?" And then she kind of looks away and starts looking back down towards the bar, towards where Iggy is sitting.
Okay. Maybe she's more interested in him. Let's see.
And she says, "Yes, can I help you?"
I do the cheesiest thing in the world. It's like, you look familiar.
I was thinking the same thing about you. Who are you? Where would I have seen you?
Are you interested in mazes and labyrinths?
I am not particularly, but I am interested in all things interesting.
Okay.
Shall we say? I am interested in the occult. and the
Oh,
paranormal.
this may be possibly where you know me from. I am giving a speech tomorrow, or I'm giving a lecture tomorrow at the Paracon. Will you be attending any of those?
Oh, Paracon, I will not, but Madame Lang will be.
Oh, who is Madame Lang?
Madame Lang. Madame Lang is the be all and end all,
Of?
my dear, of who's who in Amarja.
Oh. Would Madame Lang be here tonight?
She's done it. Absolutely. She's done it all, dear. She's smuggled guns. She's run a brothel. She's led a multinational corporation, launched a cult, and raised a family.
Launched a cult. Like that's a proud thing. I love it.
Is she here tonight?
Of course, yes,
Is
she's
she?
here. She's here somewhere
Where did you see her last?
in the VIP lounge.
Crap.
Damn it. So, is there? Would you introduce me to Madame Lang? Oh no, that's probably a bad thing to ask.
You wish.
How does one get an introduction to Madame Lang?
One sees Madame Lang if Madame Lang wants to see them.
Let's see. Well, they're not interested in. She's not interested in me. I guess she was looking down the bar at Iggy.
Your friend at the bar. What is he? He is very.
I'll call him over if I could get his attention. And I attempt to wave to get Iggy's attention because he's still slamming beers.
Yeah. What's up?
All right, here he is. I'm sorry, ma'am, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Fatna Louis. And she stands before Iggy, and she's just enthralled by him, and she holds her hands out and runs them. She doesn't touch you, but she runs her hands over you from the top of your head down.
What are you doing, man?
She just says, fascinating. It's like,
I don't.
You are here, and yet you are not here. How is this?
I don't know. Probably about 3.
So, you are fascinating. You must join us. Please come. Will you come to my table?
Yeah, I gotta go do a fight.
And join my friends and I?
Sure. I gotta go do a fight here a little bit. But okay.
Yeah, that'd be a real good idea.
You have the strangest vibration.
All right.
Your aura is simply remarkable.
No, you is like that.
Nice.
Oh, what?
No, your aura is remarkable.
Wow, you're quite the charmer, aren't you? And so she leads Iggy across from the bar to her table, where there is some acquaintances of hers just sitting there. Sadly, you were not invited.
I'm just getting left out here.
Dude,
You're just getting left out.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just have another absinthe to go dance.
YOLO.
As you're sitting there at the bar, you get brushed once again by the nude moon man, and he's throwing more
Fucking glitter
into the air, and it's all in your hair and in his hair, and he's like, and the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's the moment. And his eyes are just rolling in his head, and he starts backing slowly, and moving his hands out in front of him towards you, beckoning you into the corridor, into the sex
To
room.
me? No, I'm not
Yeah,
going
you.
into any sex rooms. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in him. I was more interested in the North African lady.
Fair. Very fair.
All right, where is everyone at?
Okay, so I'm out dancing, and I believe,
Oh, you're still out
last I
dancing.
heard, Mops and I were out on the dance floor while that was going on with Shogna, and Yiggy has found new friends.
Yiggy is everyone's friend.
Yeah.
Yiggy needs to work on this Madame Lang connection because she can get us into the VIP room.
Yeah, well, let's see how that fucking turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't build this character to talk.
I mean,
Okay, so the biker guy, the nasty biker guy at the bar, is looking out over the dance floor, and it looks like he's found his trouble, and he stumbles up from the bar, and he's got signals to two equally shitty looking dudes in the corner. They come out and they follow him, and he walks up to the dance floor, up to where Mops and Joe are dancing, and he just shoulders into Mops.
What?
And he turns and he goes, "Watch where you're going, dog man."
There's a growl.
Mm-mm.
I can't quite pull off.
There it is.
Yeah, something.
He goes, They're letting,
Wait,
letting-
where are they?
you
Where are
can't,
they headed?
you gotta wait hours in line to get into this place, and they let fucking animals like you in.
Where was he headed?
Where's who headed?
This guy when he bumped into me.
I think he was just heading to you.
Oh, just to me?
Yeah, he's just looking for trouble.
Oh, okay.
So, and then he
Well,
just shoves you again.
So I was gonna say, well,
He's
forget that
like,
noise.
"How you even get a drink in this place? They don't got dog bowls."
Oh, I'll take a drink right. Well, let's see. I will take a drink from your throat, and I'm going to attack him.
Nice.
That's it.
Before you can even do that, there's an Aries bouncer on both of you, between both of you, and he grabs both of you, and he just pulls you out towards the door, and he just tosses you both out into the street, and then right behind him, another bouncer throws his two friends out into the street.
oh shit.
And so you're out in the street with these three guys.
All right, I'm gonna make my
And
way
they're like,
toward the
"Hey,
door behind
RJ,
them.
you kick his fucking ass.
Yeah,
Kick
I'm
his
killing
fucking
I'm killing all three of them.
You're killing all three of them."
Yes.
Right.
I will follow them out the door, looking around for some sort of improvised weapon I can grab.
Okay.
The first one who gets killed is the one who bumped right into me.
Okay, hold on. Patience. So Joe is looking for an improvised weapon. Okay.
While he's doing that, one of them will die.
Let's have Joe roll for to see if he can find an improvised weapon.
Okay, so it's 2d6.
It's 2d6, and you're just pretty much looking for a 7 or better against. What are you looking for?
Does my level 2 in my various things impact a roll like this, or does that just when I'm up against?
I would say we're gonna say it's gonna be a level 0 on that. So no, you've got a level 2.
Yeah.
So
that just means I get to re-roll dice if I need to, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oops, except I did something wrong. Stand by. Roll 2d6. Nine.
Oh, that's a 9. It's a 9 with a bad twist.
Oh, with a 3. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But it is a success. So
doesn't he get the chance to re-roll it?
oh yeah, you do. You can re-roll. You want to re-roll that 3?
But what if it takes me down off a 6? Well, I've got a 6 on the other one. Okay, so I'm going to roll 1d6 to replace the 3. That's a good thought.
You actually have 2 re-rolls.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
better. So
5.
an 11
Easy.
without any funkiness.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just see
So-
there's a railing around the building there.
Uh-huh.
Just a little old yard that's part of the original church railing, and you notice that one of those is kind of rusty and loose, and
Nice.
you just break that right off.
And I picture this
So-
thing that I'm doing here as like on Buffy the Vampire Slayer when a stake was needed and she could just like break a picket fence or a
Mhm.
broom or something like that, and all of a sudden, so like I can't carry a sword here, but I feel like I'm pretty good at just finding the random ass thing.
Yeah, that was something I wanted to ask you. Sorry, Mops. I know you just have bloodlust right now. Just driving you mad.
Building up.
But yeah, your guy he has a 2 in fight because
And-
he's such a sword master.
Right.
But what if he doesn't have a sword? What
Right,
do
and
we
that's-
think is
Because
think his fight is just a 1?
unarmed, probably just a 1. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
But like, I'm figuring if I could have improvised sword-esque weapons, I can use my skill because I wouldn't in Amarja or most places be carrying a sword around publicly.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you have this. So we're gonna put you at a. What should we put you at? Do you think your fight is going to be a 1 with this piece of broken railing, or you think it is sufficiently sword-like that you could? I think it's sufficiently sword-like.
Yeah,
that
I
you
would say
could-
if I'd kept that 3, then it would be an impaired sort of weapon.
Yeah.
makes sense.
So yeah, and you got
11
you
total.
didn't get
yeah.
any
But it's your call.
good twists, but no, we'll say it's a 2.
Okay.
But you're very much the secondary character here. So,
Right, right.
This is.
I just don't want to get beat up 3 on 1.
This is Mops.
Right.
This is Mops. Okay. Okay, Mops, you're going for it.
Yeah.
Who are you taking on here?
The guy who
The main guy who is
Yeah.
who is taking you on.
yeah.
Okay, the main guy who was taking you on. Then let's go ahead and he's just like, you wanna fuck with me? You wanna
Piece of
fuck with
me?
me?
There's no talking. It's just a
fucking kill
growl
you.
and an
I'll
attack.
fucking kill you. Okay,
Yeah,
roll away.
11.
Ah,
Nice.
so how does this play out, Damon?
I literally want to rip his throat out. with my
Whoa.
dad.
You rip his throat out. And he lets just blood curdling gargle and just falls to his knees and then just collapses.
Now you say there's 2
Oh,
others,
yeah.
right?
There's 2 others. The other 2.
All right, here's what I want to do: is stand up slowly and spit out from my mouth, and then say, "Who's next?"
Okay. The other 2 look down and they're like, RJ. And the other one goes, I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's still got his neck in his mouth. And the 2 of them just run. They just run. They are just out of there.
Good.
Uh,
Does this guy have anything on him that I want? For example, VIP tickets.
he looks like a VIP.
You search him, and all he's got in there is just a really old, crumpled up, unopened, unused condom.
Is there like a dumpster anywhere nearby?
No, but there's a white vehicle that's parked nearby,
Oh,
and all of a sudden the doors swing open, and you feel a stinging pain. Joe, you also feel a stinging pain.
Oh, God damn it.
Then you feel this numbness, and you hear 2 shots ringing out, and both of you just fall unconscious
shit.
to the ground. Well, Joe is unconscious. Mops is made of stainless steel. So before Mops loses consciousness, you hear feet approaching, and then you feel something being shoved up your nose and just moved around, and then taken out, and then you feel another thing being shoved up your other nostril and moved around, and it feels like like a cotton swab.
yeah.
It's just a COVID.
And
swab.
you hear, and then you hear tubes being closed, and then just before you lose consciousness, you see the back doors of the vehicle close, and as it starts up and drives away, you see the words St. Caron's Hospital Ambulance.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, back inside
Jesus.
the club.
Got it. Yep. All right. By the way, as much as it was possible, if it was at all possible, remember what those people smelled like. Of course, as a dog would.
They smelled
As a
of
boofer.
antiseptic.
Yeah.
They smelled strongly of antiseptic.
Hmm.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
I think we've accomplished a lot tonight.
Okay.
I did the right thing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
That guy fucking.
I will
deserved it.
say, I will say, at the sound of the vehicle peeling away,
Mhm.
Aries bouncers come from Sad Mary's to see what all the commotion is, and they see you two in the street, and they see the extremely gruesome, murdered biker chap, who, fortunately for you, is not an Aries biker. He's just some scumbag.
Figured. Yeah.
And these guys, feeling partly responsible for all of this, and also not wanting to attract the attention of the peace officers, pick both of you up and bring you back inside the club and put you in a quiet room so you can recover. But you're both unconscious. You're unaware of this, but you are
Sure.
back inside the club.
Yeah.
Wait.
Who knows what they did with this guy's body? It's not your concern. Let's just say it was taken care of. So,
All right. What's going on among the conscious world now?
oh, in the conscious
we
world,
left Iggy at the table with the weird people.
Okay, and so what? You're still you've been you're still sitting alone at
Drinking
the bar.
a lot of absinthe. I'm kind of getting pretty hammered at this point.
Yeah, and then those girls and their acquaintances come back to the bar again, and they're like, "Oh, did they leave you all on your own?"
And I just sort of smile drunkenly and toast them and like mock toast them.
So Iggy is sitting at the table with Fata Alui,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just fascinated by you. She just does not know what to make of you.
Right.
She's like, darling, you are the strangest thing I have ever seen.
You have no idea how often I hear that.
You are a man. You are a man, and yet you are a boy.
What?
What?
You are here, and yet you are not here. I don't understand this thing. And then over the speakers, it's announced. Tonight's challenger for Lady Manuela. Come to the fighting ring.
Yep. That's what I am. I'm the guy that fights. All right.
And the crowd just a large portion of the crowd just moves quickly towards the fighting ring, because this is obviously a big thing. It's it's what the bar is named after. So
Is this?
so there's a lot of locals, a lot of tourists, lot of tourists.
Yeah.
So,
Iggy's gonna finish off his beer, smash it to the ground, and walk towards the ring.
okay, so you walk towards the ring, and you go. As you get to the ring, there's a woman there, and she holds out a form on a clipboard, and she goes, "You gotta sign this. You gotta sign this waiver in case you get hurt, that we're not liable for it."
He just takes the pen, puts an X on it, and just like gives her the clipboard back. Like, I don't fucking care. Just do this.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you go in. You go into the ring, and the other side of it, there's like a trapdoor leading downwards, steps, and start to see this figure emerge from it, and it's this young, pretty, scantily clad girl. She's a dog-faced girl who are another gang from another district, and so she's like really kind of petite, small, thin. She looks kind of reminiscent of Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi, but she's got like tattoos and a cesarean scar.
Awesome. That
So
is awesome.
then she's she's got a chain, and at the end of her chain, she has there's a baboon with a what looks like a lampshade over its head, with like
Fuck.
fringing hanging down.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck no.
And the announcer says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Sad Mary's Bar and Girl presents Lady Manuela and her challenger tonight, Mr. White Guy Pop."
Fucking Yiggy.
And the girl walks around, and there's like a little podium, and she leads the baboon up to the podium, and it sits there quietly, and then she releases the chain and just walks quietly back down the stairs, and the trapdoor closes.
Fuck. Okay.
And then yeah, you notice that the lampshade is connected to by a string by fishing line, and the lampshade raises up, and sitting on the podium is this 90-pound male baboon with grotesque just lipstick and just made on it, and it's just completely snarling. And you Iggy has already figured out that
This is Lady Manuela.
Manuela.
Yeah, as soon as the baboon walked in, I was like, fuck. Okay.
So, hey, come on, it's $500.
You know,
Okay, so you have a fight. You have a fight of
yeah, I'm a
two.
street walking cheetah with a heart full of napalm.
So, are you going to? Do you want to take the initiative here, or do you want to let Lady Manuela?
I'm in
take
it.
the initiative?
In it to win it.
4 and a 2. So 6 is not enough. So it's a fail with a good twist. You do have karma.
Yeah, I want to put that to the rest of the group.
You also have. Let me see. You have a
Mhm.
2, and you're up against a. She's a
5.
No, that doesn't go.
Oh,
that
God.
goes, but no, it's a 3. It's a 3. So.
So technically, you have the option to make me reroll
Technically,
something.
I have the reroll, but I'm not going to make you reroll something. You do have a karma, and that is up to the rest of your
What do you guys
party.
think?
Whether you want to avail of that.
I mean, you re-roll the 2, you have a good odds of getting 7 or better.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I say
Pretty much.
You do have a 4, so you've got a good twist.
Yeah, so this could
Mhm.
break pretty
So
good.
getting a
think
hit with the 4, yeah. Of
take
Okay.
the karma.
course, if it gets a 3.
Okay, here we go. Yeah!
Um,
He rolls a
Fuck.
3.
so that's
Well, you gotta
mixed.
figure even so that 7 is still better than 6.
Yeah.
Because you took the initiative.
Depends on the good and bad twists.
So something good and bad. happens.
Okay, so you wanna tell me how Iggy deals with this baboon? You do win.
Yeah.
You successfully defeat it, but you tell me how Iggy dispatches with this baboon. How would you envision
Fucking-
dispatching a 90-pound male baboon?
I'm the wrong
my
person
God.
to ask, man. I think that it's like going to be some weird combination of like there's an initial lock that he somehow survives, like just by like just redirecting, like just bites at his fucking neck, like just a lot of arm barring until like finally he's able to just get like just a really good tap in on the back of the head or something, and he just presses the advantage until like the baboon's down.
Okay, and so you hold the baboon, you've got it pinned to the ground, and referee just from outside the ring just does a countdown.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just as she counts 1, the baboon sinks its fangs into your wrist and just bites right through the bone.
Ouch.
And the crowd just goes. The crowd is furious. They're just booing you and throwing drinks at you. And they say, "The winner, Waigi Pop." And some Aries bouncers come out, and Lady Manuela's handler comes out, and they drag the baboon and unlock its jaws from your wrist, and you're just bleeding everywhere. And your wrist is fucked. Your hand is just barely hanging on, and you're just bleeding out real bad. And the Aries have they just wrap it with this kind of weird looking plastic kind of bandage stuff, and then one of them just has a blowtorch, and he doesn't even ask you. He just cauterizes this shit all over your hand, and he goes, "Jesus, you're gonna have to get that looked at tomorrow."
Yeah, thanks, man. Fuck.
And they they lead you out of the ring, and people are just spitting at you.
No, fuck you too.
And other like the tourists are clapping and cheering, but the locals are just furious that you've beaten their hometown hero. Then you come out and they give you your $500. So you get $500, and they give you another. They give you like a lanyard
Fuck yes.
that
Oh.
says that does not say VIP access on it. It just says
free drinks.
Free drinks, party +5. So, and then so you go back to the table, and Fat Now Louie is just like, oh, just applauding wildly, and she's just, oh, darling, that's fabulous. And
Can I like move my fingers at all?
not on your left hand, you can't.
All right, deal with that later.
Not on.
Hey,
not on
I
your
gotta
left
get.
hand. Your right hand.
I gotta go to the VIP. How do I get in there?
The problem is that all of the excitement about the result of the fight has caused a surge in the crowd, and the crowd starts kind of pushing back from the fight ring. It's pushing back through the dance floor, and then there's panic is starting to break out, and people are starting to run and push. People are starting to crush towards you.
Well, like, what,
And there's like a stampede going, and the people at your table, Fat and Louie, and everyone else at her table, just gets up, grabs their bags and their drinks, and they just get the hell out of there. But you and Shagna are just caught up in this huge surge of people, and you're gonna get just absolutely crushed because they're all heading towards the doors, and there's only that one way out of the whole place. They're not big on fire and safety. So there's just this huge surge, and they're just pushing you all out. So
Question.
I'm gonna need to have you roll, both of you, to avoid injury here. So you're gonna go for it first. Yep. You go for it.
Nice.
Very good, actually, right?
Ooh.
Well done.
Oh, hey, you got your karma back too.
Yikes.
Oh, nice.
That's not good.
Ooh.
Should we use that karma right away?
Oh, that's terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
Do I roll one again?
Hold on. I am
Because
yeah, you go ahead
Okay.
and reroll.
and
Roll one.
so is Changda using the karma, or was she like a level above this challenge?
Well, she has to use use
Okay.
the karma. I'm the one who can force her I can force her a reroll, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
'cause
Do
that
I
would be
reroll
too
one or
mean.
two?
One, just one.
Ooh.
Oof, shit.
Well, but it could
So-
take the 3
Yeah,
out.
take the 3 out because that's going to be a bad twist.
So it's a failure either way, but without the
Mhm.
bad twist. Maybe.
Okay, and you get your
That's
karma
how-
back then because it's a double.
Oh,
two.
doubles,
No,
yeah.
it's not, because it's not doubles.
Oh no! If she
No.
replaces the 3, then it's double 2s.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say.
Oh, I
that.
don't know how that works, but
Yeah, I would think it would have to be simultaneous, but no.
Oh.
Let's say it is. So you do get the karma back, but I'm not going to let you roll it.
All right.
that makes
Fair
sense.
enough. Fair enough. Okay, so you get 2. So you get get crushed. You get crushed. You get crushed underfoot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And fortunately, Fortunately, Iggy's on hand there, and he manages to pull you to safety. But you still get pretty much you get trampled on your hands
Ow.
and on your feet. So you're pretty beat up. So actually, Iggy, you take a
Oh, yeah.
strike from your monkey damage. From your monkey damage, and you're kind of bruised, beat up too. Maybe you've got some internal damage. We don't know, but let's say you're taking a strike there too.
Ouch.
You're a trampled turtle here.
Wow, I was just sitting by the bar, man, and like
It just shit happens. What can
On
I
the upside,
say?
like you're nice and relaxed from the
Yeah.
absinthe, so it
Yeah,
could have been
probably.
worse. Yeah.
I was about to try
Oh.
my luck over with the bouncers again because I've got sway, but I don't know. I guess now I'm beat up. I can't.
Yeah, you're just kind of beat up, but the fortunately the Ares enforcers managed to restore order and calm, and they check everybody out, and then the everything just calms down. People go back to the dance floor, and then it just announces over the loudspeakers, "Ladies and gentlemen, free drinks for the rest of the night. They're all on the house." And everybody goes,
Stampede for the
"Woo!
bar.
Woo!" No, there's no fortunately, there's no stampede for the bar. It's not Wisconsin. But,
Fuck.
so, and then the American girl and her friends all come back, and they're like, "Woo! Free
What
drinks,
just happened, man?
YOLO."
Mhm.
Joe and Mops have recovered, and you
Yay.
both stumble back into the area, and you're puzzled that you both have handfuls of free drink tickets, and you're both quite groggy, but you're back indoors, and
And I'll be like, Mops, you've got some red around your mouth there?
Yeah, he'll clean himself up, of course,
Okay.
before he goes out in public, if it's at all possible.
oh, so is Mops going to clean himself up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go to the bathroom and get cleaned up?
Yeah.
Okay, the bathroom is down the corridor by the sex rooms.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're going and doing that.
Yep.
Okay, and then the three of you are at the bar again, and
Did I miss anything?
Fought a fucking baboon, dude. Sucked.
I try to think back in secret society passphrases to I fought a fucking baboon, dude. No, I'm not coming up with anything. Right, well, free drinks. What time's the first event at the conference tomorrow morning?
it starts around noon. You
Oh,
got
okay.
plenty of time.
We can stay up late then.
It's Mediterranean. They take
Okay.
things quite easy around here.
All right.
It's hot during the day, so. Yeah, so the Angela and Yarka and Elsa and their friend Jean Baptiste are there at the bar again, and they're getting their drinks, and they're all yoo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo, YOLO, all that stuff. And then you notice the North African woman who's with them whispers something to Yarka and Elsa, and then she walks off and disappears towards the VIP area. And meanwhile, what's Mops doing?
Yeah, cleaning up in the bathroom.
You're just cleaning up in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get cleaned up and you leave the bathroom, and you go back out into the corridor, by all of the sex rooms. Did I mention the sex rooms? There's sex
You
rooms.
did. Mops doesn't care.
Mops does not care. Okay. All right, fine. So Mops goes back to the bar.
He's got a very dark cloud around him.
Mhm.
Orders wine and is looking at the door to the exit. He's eyeing the exit.
So so the girls all want to go back up dancing again, and want to know if anyone wants to go dancing. That'd cheer you up. That'd put a smile on your doggy face. Oh, come and teach me to waltz, Mops. Don't be so sad. You're such a good dancer.
You're such a good dancer. Yes, you're such a good dancer.
I'll say Joe would usually be calling it a night after all this craziness, but between all the booze and the after effects of the tranquilizer, or a stun gun, I'm sorry. Which was it? The taser? Or,
Oh, you don't know.
okay. Well, between those things, he'll go back out on the dance floor.
Okay.
His dancing is definitely more off kilter by this point.
So Joe and Angela are dancing on the dance floor, and again, she's just awful. And then she just draws like a crowd around her when she's dancing, and they're all like just dancing frantically around her. And you notice the North African woman, and she's kind of like circling the dance floor and staring at you. And it's just you and Angela and Yarka and Elsa, and then Jean Baptiste is doing some stupid kind of
Dieter's dance party moves.
Apologies in advance, Jenny. He's doing some real goth moves.
I'm not a goth. Why would I be offended?
He means some real Jenny moves.
Okay, well,
that's
thanks.
what he meant.
Thanks. Go ahead.
And you notice that the North African woman, when she's not looking at the people on the dance floor, she's looking across the dance floor to the other side of it. And when you look over there, you see that there's a man. He's like a European man, and he's in a suit with a little noose for a tie, a little kind of modest one, and he's also surveying the dance floor too. And the two of them seem very much in their own world and not interested in anything else that's going on around them. And so you're dancing with Angela, and then the guy from the bar that you saw earlier, he's just some dude with the bald head and the bullseye tattooed on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just walks right up to Angela, pulls out a knife, and just stabs her brutally over and over and over again. And then just throws the knife to the floor and pushes his way through the crowd. And there's just pandemonium. Just this absolute pandemonium on the floor. And the second he does this, the tall North African woman and the European man across on the other side of the hall, of the dance floor, just leave. They just walk right out of the club. They just leave.
All right. I would, as soon as possible, try to tackle the knife guy. It sounds like too late to stop him from stabbing, but to prevent him getting away.
Okay.
I assume that my improvised weapon was no longer with me.
No, that would have very much have been taken away.
Yeah,
from
I figured. Okay. Wait, he dropped the knife. I don't think I want to get into stabbing. Yeah, I'll just try to tackle him, like kind of in a elegant, sort of fencing way, kind of like sweep his legs out from under him and knock him down.
He's gonna be, yes, just go ahead. and you are going to have to do a roll. You're going against a level 3. So.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
Yowza,
Oof.
my guy.
I'm not going to have you reroll.
I don't think you have the guts to
You
make
go
me
after
reroll.
him, but there's just so much pandemonium going on around you that he just disappears through the crowd, and you just see him he just jumps right through a window, and he's just out of there, and he's just gone.
He's yeah. I think in my never mind. I think he's too far to do anything about this.
Question. I have
So
a question. In the pandemonium, are the bouncers still by the stairs to the VIP lounge?
No, they're not. They have come to the almost every Ares enforcer in the building. Almost every Ares enforcer in the building is now on the dance floor. Several of them are trying to perform first aid on Angela, but she looks very, very dead. She's just completely bled out, and her friends are just going insane around her. They don't know what to do.
The North African woman, can she be prevented from exiting?
No, she's gone. She's just
There's
long
nobody
gone.
by the stairs to the VIP lounge. I'm going to go over there and go upstairs.
Yeah, Changda. I think Yiggy
nobody noticed
sees
me.
the same thing.
That's what you guys keep leaving me by the bar, so nobody's noticed me clearly, so I'm gonna sneak over there.
Fuck yeah, I'm going with.
All right, I'm gonna have you roll to do that.
I'm happy to do it.
Because that's gonna be I'm gonna say that's a second level, a secure area. So that's gonna be a second level, so you're not gonna get any reroll. Just get one single go.
Oh god, I suck at rolling. I wish I could have Brent do it for me. Here we go. Nope. God, why?
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh,
and a bad twist. So you attempt to go there, and you make it to the stairs, and you're halfway up the stairs, and a bouncer just appears behind you at the top of the stairs, grabs you, and goes, "Lady, we warned you about this," and he just pulls you back down the stairs, and he does nothing.
Is there a way?
I can't figure a thing to do now, so I'm not.
Oh, you're gonna have him throw me out.
Yeah, I don't want him to throw you out because I think that would be a bit much.
I might have a.
You've been thrown out of bunches of bars, Jenny. What do you think?
I've never been.
What usually happens when you're what happens when you're drunk and you get stroppy all the time? It's been so long since I've been out.
I'm not a fighting drunk.
Yeah, let's say for now nothing happens.
Okay.
For now nothing happens. But the rest of you are cleared off the dance floor, and you notice Fatna Louis, and she's standing by the she's standing over the balcony at the VIP area, and she's signaling to Iggy, and she's like beckoning him.
No, someone gets lucky
to come upstairs.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Is there a way for me to?
Well, you're just gonna leave everybody behind?
Well, they're my friends. They're coming with me.
Okay. So you go to the stairs, and there's bouncers here again, and they're like, "Sorry, you can't come in." Blah 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 blah. But then Fatna's at the top of the steps, and she's like, "Oh no, they're okay. They're with me." And they stand aside, and you're allowed to go up. And Fatna says, Madame Lang wishes to speak with you.
Mm.
All right.
And so now you're in the upper level. You're in the VIP area, and it's branched out into more kind of luxurious, semi-private kind of booth areas, and it's all quite dimly lit, quite lush, and they've all got their own kind of individual table servers and stuff. So it's all nice. I imagine. I've never been in the VIP area in my life. And she leads you to a booth, and sitting in the booth in the center of it is this rather hefty, Teutonic, matronly looking woman. She's expertly dressed and made up and perfumed. And she says, Darling, Father tells me I simply must meet you.
Yeah, I guess.
Are we clear on who she's talking to?
Yeah.
Yiggy? Okay.
She's talking to
Yeah,
Iggy.
I fought a baboon. That was nuts.
You seem quite capable.
Uh,
And your friend here, the Austrian gentleman.
Ah, yes.
You also seemed. I hear you performed with aplomb in trying to stop the murder downstairs.
I fear I was too slow to save the young lady. I regret it immensely.
And you, Herr Hacker, can't even read my own writing. Your reputation precedes you. And I heard of what you did outside. And you,
Mm-mm.
madame, Dr.
Yes.
Zeinbill, yes? The
Yes.
architect? You know your way around buildings?
I do.
How would you all like to do some work?
listen, I'm already doing a job right
Hmm.
now. I gotta find the guru, man.
The guru? I can lead you to the guru.
Hmm.
You mean Santo?
Yeah, the Santo, the guru, that guy.
It takes much to meet the guru. But judging by your wrist, you have paid a heavy price tonight.
Yeah,
But you are victorious against Lady Manuela, where most fail.
yeah. That's
I will introduce you to
it
the
was pretty
guru.
fucked up.
Just you. Only you.
Oh.
Wait, no, man, that's shitty. Wait, why did you guys want to see the guru?
Only you. Only you.
All right.
No, you've more than paid the price, Yiggy.
Yeah, you got your hand bit off by our baboon. Go ahead.
In exchange, you do something for me?
If it's quick, I gotta I gotta find the guru, man.
I am attending Paracon
Yeah.
tomorrow. You are also all attending
Yeah,
Paracon?
I got the lanyard
yes.
and everything, man.
I have a contract
Uh,
with the Stitchers. Probably means nothing to you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't concern
you said
me. We have Stitchers. We have movers. Bleh. The girl tonight who died, mover. The ones who kill her, Stitchers. Who knows what they do?
Hmm.
he's-
Stitchers want someone to steal an etheric trap from Dr. Severson's lab. What it is, I do not know. It is money. Something about avoiding a cataclysmic war. end of days or yada yada yada. It's all sort of. Are you interested or not? Because right now I am strongly leaning towards not.
No, man. If that's what I gotta do to.
It pays 15 million for the job,
Wow. Whoa. Really?
or merchandise, or a favor, or information. I do not care.
I mean,
You steal, you bring it to me, you get 15 million. It's done.
yeah, I can go get the thing. You guys want to help go get the thing?
I'm not above a gentlemanly heist.
I would prefer to meet the guru.
Wish to meet the guru. And you, madam,
I will help.
are you interested?
I am interested.
Okay.
I'm interested in
Okay.
what this artifact is that we're supposed to be getting.
Mm.
Very well. You are staying at the Hotel Caesar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will meet you for breakfast at 8 a.m. We will discuss further.
Oh, 8?
And she whispers to a person beside her, and that person points to Iggy and Mops and motions for them to follow her.
Okay.
And so you both follow her.
Quick
And,
question: Are we being taken?
Yes.
Are we being taken to the guru? Because I just want to make sure that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I just wanted.
You're being taken.
Yeah, I just
to
wanted
the
to check
guru.
in if Rob or
And
Jenny
so-
wanted in on that too.
No, Rob or Jenny are not invited.
We're not invited.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry.
Because they did not perform spectacularly enough tonight.
I have a fight of
It takes
zero.
It takes a lot to don't boast about it, dear.
Hmm.
So
Maybe it's
you come
strange.
you come to another booth, and outside of it there's just all these people in white, just sitting cross-legged and chanting away to themselves, and it just stinks of joss sticks and incense, and there's then sitting in the middle of all of them in this booth is just this Persian man in his like mid-50s, and he's just very striking, looking very intense and simply dressed in like just white robes, and he just looks super alert, and he just makes everyone around him look like an imbecile.
Oh wow.
He's just so and he says nothing to you. He just the assistant motions you forward and indicates that you should kneel or squat before him, and so she motions to Iggy to do that, and
Yeah, Iggy, that's.
and she says, you may ask the guru.
Hey,
You may ask the guru one
are
question.
you the guru?
Seriously? This is your
Yeah,
question?
that's my question. Are you the guru?
The guru looks at you and says, Prophet, look within and awaken yourself. Have you found your circuit? It can be difficult to know where to begin. And then the assistant motions to you.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. He has to say if he's the guru or not. I'm supposed to hand him this cell phone. Like Yiggy, like he's holding out this cell phone.
The assistant takes the cell phone.
All right, I need to like visually see the cell phone go into the guru's hands. Is that everyone good? That's all I need.
First of all, she motions to Mops to squat before the guru so that Mops may ask his question.
Okay. Are we waiting for that? There's not more. Okay.
No, you can just ask your question.
All right. How can we shake them off our trail forever?
Throughout history, humans have been interacting with the Nexus via bioelectricity. Our conversations with other messengers have led to a blossoming of pseudo-mythic consciousness. Reality has always been overflowing with dreamers whose bodies are nurtured by beauty. The revolution of wonder is now happening. And then he closes his eyes again, and the assistant motions you away.
But did they hand off the cell phone though?
And then she hands the cell phone. She places the cell phone on the table in front
All
of
right,
the guru.
that's enough for me. Cool.
Well, I'm really okay. That's enough,
Yeah.
is it? Okay, because I was terrified what the fuck you were going to do.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
I
hell
don't
is
know,
he
man.
doing?
Someone
So,
said, "Hey,
no.
I'll give you."
There's nothing about a cell phone. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh shit!
Okay, was that in your notes? Is it in your notes?
I don't think I put it in there. No, but yeah, the whole
Oh,
reason why he was looking
well, that
for
would
the
explain
guru was
it.
that he was supposed to hand
Okay.
off a cell phone. He has no idea what's on the cell phone. Just he's supposed to give it to him, and that's it.
Oh, okay, yes, okay, you do that. Oh hell, let's make a note of that. I have to make a note of that.
Sorry, I'm like thinking back now. Like, yeah,
And-
that probably did sound fucking sinister as hell, didn't it?
And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we
All right.
end
Uh-huh.
this
All right.
I don't
session.
even know where this goes.
Oh my God.